Hello, all my brothers and my sisters. It's your brother Zen, and I'm bringing you your weekly energy update for August 14th through the 21st. These are timeless as well, so if you're coming across this outside of that time frame, I would still trust your gut and watch the video because I'm sure there are messages for you. If you are watching this between that time frame, really the energies that we want to be aware of is at the end of the week on the 21st is when we enter into the shadow of the Mercury retrograde. So that's a kind of a gate that we want to stop creating new things and starting new items. And next week I will talk about what we can do during the Mercury retrograde and use that energy in positive ways for our lives. But for this week, what we want to look at is what do we want to start this week before that gate happens, where it's more the tides are coming in and it'll be difficult for you to launch things out. So this is the last where the tide is moving out, and it'll be easy and long-lasting things that we create. So that's what we're going to be asking of Spirit and the Creator for each of the individual zodiac signs, and I'm going to jump into your sign right now. Before we jump into your reading, I did want to make a special announcement that I am starting a YouTube subscriber marathon where I am trying to get 1,000 or more YouTube subscribers. And so I am going to be giving away special items, special services, and a variety of other things throughout the next few weeks. And so keep a lookout for those. I'll be announcing them on YouTube and also on my social media platforms, which are all listed in the description box below. Once I reach 1,000 plus subscribers, I will be giving away 10 free 1-hour personal readings to 10 lucky individuals. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, I would really appreciate you considering do so, because once I reach that 1,000, I will have a special video letting you know how you can enter that contest for those 10 videos. So enough of that. I appreciate you, and we're jumping into your reading right now. All right, Capricorns, this is your weekly energy update, and we are going to start off here by pulling a card from the Seeker Oracle, and any of the cards I use in a reading I do list in the description box below. We'll start off here just seeing what advice the Creator and Spirit have for you and what you can start this week while that gate is wide open. So for our Capricorns, what would you like them to know about this wide open gate? All right. And you've got choose love. Beautiful. Beautiful card there. We will put that right here. And let's see what energy comes in here. I am feeling this is about, really any area of your life, but of course, especially your relationships. But it says love is a force that binds and connects, inspires devotion, and a willingness to commit. We choose to view the world through a filter of love. And there are countless reasons to fear, but we can only counter it with love. We acknowledge that there is bad in the world, bad, right? It is impossible to deny that humanity and its impact on the world can be destructive, especially when we're in that fear mode. It is also impossible to deny that Mother Nature can be unforgiving. We must choose to focus on and highlight that which inspires feelings of wonder and awe, and do what we can to nurture and protect the source of those feelings. So I really feel like so far that's what's jumping out is whatever this is that you want to start, it's choosing to focus on and highlight that which inspires feelings of wonder and awe. That's what you want to start this week. So make a choice to choose love. Act with compassion, empathy, and kindness. Face the source of any pain, anger, or fear with love. Do not allow pain, anger, or fear to make you hard or cruel. When we choose love, we choose with our heart, not with our head. While there are times when we must gather the facts, weigh the pros and cons, and then make a logical and rational decision. There are also times when we must put logic and reason aside and follow the dictates of our hearts. Sometimes your heart speaks truer than your head. Your head might offer the most logical option, but your heart knows whether your decision is going to bring you joy or sorrow, right? And I know I have Capricorn in my chart, in my rising sign especially, so we can get into our heads very easily and look at logic and put the heart in timeout, but this is about having this beautiful balance between the two. And it says, do what you love, be loving, don't withhold love. Love harder, give compliments, show affection, show interest, and be supportive. Your choice to choose love could transform your life and the lives of those around you. Make I love you a normal part of your everyday conversations. Let others know how much you care all the time. Do it even if it makes you or them uncomfortable. I love that. So definitely it is about a spark of choosing love and sparking love and making love your purpose, connecting to that joy and that passion inside of you instead of the fear. So I love that. And then we're also going to pull a card here from the Magic of You Oracle and just see what else they'd like to add here. All right. So what else for our Capricorns, please? Okay, they do want that one right there. And you've got Marok, embrace oneness with the universe. Beautiful card there. And yeah, card 16. So we'll put that here. And let's see what message comes with that one. But definitely, I mean, the universe is made of unconditional love. So becoming one with that, this is how you do it. You do it through love, is how you connect to the spiritual realm, to the heavenly realms, all the higher realms. It says, are you rushing through life trying to achieve and acquire? When Marok, I've probably murdered that, I apologize. It's time to take a deep breath and slow down. Consider there are simple, small, happy things around you to which you are blind while you fixate on the desire for larger goals and larger expectations that are making you feel increasingly cut off, frustrated, or despondent. The girl of Marok has stepped up away from her desk, out of the kitchen, away from others' expectations. She's chosen to walk, not drive. She treads slowly in order to fully sense and notice the little things around her. Her heart lifts with a great sense of happiness. At her feet spring luscious berries and sweetly scented flowers. The world around her smells with pleasure as it senses itself being noticed and appreciated. It's time to step lightly in the world and be grateful for what you have. Notice the small things. The answers you seek reside in the small achievements and enjoyments of each day, and in your willingness to be one with the universe. Know that your role and place in the world is just as essential as anyone and anything else's. Wow. Yeah, definitely gratitude, connecting with love, taking moment by moment instead of striving, which the fears will take us into the future, into the past. But love, unconditional love, brings us back to this moment where we can see those things right now, right here. So loving this, loving this. We also are going to pull here from the tarot of the magical forest and to see what else. What else does the universe, the creator, spirit have to say around this beautiful spark of love, focusing on gratitude in this moment? So what else for our Capricorns, please? Okay, so they do want this one in the middle, this one over here, these two over here. Wow, you actually get 6, so Let me just rearrange these a little bit because they kind of want it 2 by 2. All right. We'll start with these 2 middle ones here. And yeah, you have the 4 of Cups. So the 4 of Cups, cups are your emotions, and the 3 cups here represent the 3 places that we're told to look for our emotional fulfillment, which are relationships, situations, and things like our bodies and possessions and bank accounts, that type of thing. And you can see here that usually they're not meditating, they're leaned up against the tree, all bored with those, because those things were not fulfilling, if at all, for very long at all. And that's because those things are unstable. Relationships change because people change and people pass away. Situations never stay the same, and things in our bodies and possessions and bank accounts, all those things break down, deteriorate, are stolen or burned down. So all those things are not eternal, they're temporary. And like I said, they're very fickle and passing. But this Ace of Cups that you're being handed here by the universe, by the Creator, that's the chalice, the Holy Grail. And what's in there is what you're truly thirsting for. It is something eternal, something unconditional. It's the unconditional love of the Creator of all things. So that is bringing the stability. The number 4s are a very stable number. So this is bringing an emotional stability as you close your eyes and connect and become one with the universe with that. So beautiful there. Yeah, and then you have the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles represents like being true to your authentic path and to your authentic self. There's a story that Spirit gave this to me. They usually have someone doing this beautiful work, and there's usually 2 other people on the card there. And one of them is someone who's a dream buster. Someone that's like, why are you doing it that way? You shouldn't do that. You're not going to make any money of that. You're not going to be successful. You should do this. You should do that. Blah, 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 blah. That's why I call them the dream busters. They pop your bubble. The other individual, though, is someone who is supportive, someone who's saying, I'm so proud of you, and I'm excited to see what you're going to do with that. And, on the outside, it's like, wow, this is a very positive thing. But they are more apt to take us off our authentic path because our human self wants that support, wants that attention. It doesn't want the rejection of the dream buster. So out of fear of letting down that supportive person, we might kind of switch when they go, have you ever thought of doing it this way? And so this card basically is about not looking at the outside. I mean, the 3 of Pentacles is like the 3 of Cups. It's like, don't look out here for your support and out here for your definition. Look inward to define yourself by that, and then you can stay on your authentic path and be the authentic you and share that unconditional love that you are on the inside with the world in your own unique, authentic way. So I love that. And then you have the Lover's card. So you definitely, I mentioned in the beginning, there is some relationship energy that's coming in this week. So if you are looking at starting a new relationship with someone new that you haven't met before, this would be the week to do it. I'll talk next week about the type of relationships that you are more safe, I guess is a good word, to go into during a Mercury retrograde, which is basically with people you've already have met before. This would be new relationship. But for the majority of you, I kind of feel like that's a small amount of you. I feel for majority of you, this is a card of emotional choice, that every moment you have a choice between unconditional love or the fear of losing conditional love. So understanding that your emotional choice stands within you. No matter what comes your way, you're the one that chooses your emotions. Yeah, and then you have Temperance. So Temperance is about balancing things out and being patient with that. And there is kind of this little gleam of hope. I know this is like a lot like the Star card in the major arcana, which this is about, being patient with what unfolds, and that knowing that if we can trust the Creator's will for our life, and with this oneness, understanding that whatever unfolds and comes our way is coming for us, it's not happening to us, we can be patient with the timing of things too. That maybe things aren't unfolding exactly in the time frame that we have done, but this is about having patience with that unfolding and knowing that you get to choose to either be patient or impatient, but it's not going to change things. You get to experience what you want to experience, and there's no right and there's no wrong emotion. There's simply more loving emotions and less loving emotions that you want to choose, right? So choose love. That's what it says here. Choose love. Choose love. And then you have the Three of Cups. So here's the Three of Cups. All these threes here. 3 is the number of creativity as well. This is a very joyous card. And it also has a special meaning between my spiritual team on the other side. This represents your spiritual posse, your guardian angel, your angels, your spirit guides, your loved ones who are on the other side, your ancestors. There's a whole slew of beings of unconditional love and light, and this is them saying that they are always with you and they got your back as well. They are basically bringing you 3 of these cups here, 3 of the chalices. They're bringing you all this unconditional love, and that you're never alone. They love you, and they're there it's basically them saying, hey, we're here. If you need support and any guidance along the way, let us know. They won't mess with your free will, all this power to choose. But if you ask of your own free will for their assistance and for confirmation, answers, ideas, they will bring that to you, as long as it doesn't interfere with your path that you specifically chose before you came down here. They are more than willing to help you in any way possible. But sometimes our higher self wanted us to experience what it might feel like to not have an answer, to have this pocket of time, this void where we're kind of drifting, going, I don't know what I'm doing. And you've told your support team during that time, don't tell me anything. So if you have that, just when you realize that, okay, wait a minute, if I'm not getting an answer and I feel like I'm in silent mode, then that means I've asked for this. So what can I learn through this? The rest of the time, you won't be able to shut them up. Yeah. And here you have the 9 of Swords. Swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. And the 9 of Swords represents like the insomnia card, the nightmare card. But it also is a beautiful card because you're like almost to the point of exhaustion by trying to meet up to all the outside world, all those expectations we were talking about with the people saying, this is what you should do, this is what you're supposed to do, must do, have to do, must do. And you're ready to leave all that behind because it is not serving you. You're feeling the pressure, the exhaustion, and you would much rather be the authentic you and express the authentic you in this own unique way instead. So I love that. We're also going to pull one of these affirmators cards, and these are usually hilarious. And I love them because humor is one of the greatest tools we have to convert fear into joy. So let's see here. What else do you have for our Capricorns, please? What would you like our Capricorns to know about the energy of this week? Okay, did you want this one right here? Oh, looks like you get 2. Get an extra humor. Yeah, so you've got personal growth. And that says, as I move toward greater consciousness, I feel old thoughts and old habits fall away. Like training wheels on a bike, they helped me get to where I am, but now that I can ride, I don't need those slow and crummy wheels, except when I'm making bike analogies. So you definitely, that's right in tune here with this, all these expectations. They happened You experienced all this on purpose for a purpose, but now you're ready to move into something different. Instead of being in a place of fear, you're ready to move into a place of love. Yeah. Follow your heart. Can't make that up. And that says, I'm always rewarded when I follow my heart. I trust that the GPS in my heart knows all the best routes. And when it seems like it's taking too long to get where I want, I know that's because there's some cool, weird stuff to see along the way. So definitely that was mentioned in one of the cards, and coming into this patience thing too, about getting out of our minds, trusting our heart. And if there's a delay, there's some super cool, weird stuff to see along the way. So I love it. And then your final card is going to be from this Everyday Miracles deck that is based on the Course in Miracles. This will just be your final message for this reading for this week. All right. So for our Capricorns, what's your final message? Oh, actually got all excited because this is the card here. But I took my eyes off and they went flying around. But everything happens on purpose for a purpose, right? So, and it says, yeah, all things are lessons God would have me learn. And it says it takes great learning to understand that all things, events, encounters, and circumstances are helpful. So this reiterates that message of that everything that happens in life is happening for you, not happening to you. So what a perfect card to end your reading on here. And if you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I also put out monthly readings for each zodiac sign and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button. Also click the subscribe button, and that gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, if you select the all option, then you will be notified of any new videos that come out on this channel. And also doing those things helps spread the love, and it helps my channel also grow in significant ways, because when you like a video, share a video, comment on a video, and especially subscribing to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so excited it does want to share the videos of this channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of that, I am very grateful. I'm being really clumsy today, ain't I? Also, these readings are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and specific answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. All right, mighty Capricorns, as you go throughout this beautiful, beautiful week, please know every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things, and of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. We'll be talking soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.